This video will demo the data viewer for the website lakesuperiorstreams.org. First, go to lakesuperiorstreams.org by Googling it and clicking the first link that shows up. At this point, you'll see a link in the lower left corner of the screen that says Real-Time Data. Click on the image of the graph to go to the Real-Time Data viewer. Now you can pick a stream or a set of streams that you would like to display. We're going to randomly choose Chester Kingsbury Tisher 2010-2011. Now it gives us the option of choosing which data sets to load. We'll choose Load All Data. After the data has loaded, clicking 2D Data Plotter Color Mapper brings up a plot of the data. Once the data viewer is up, we can see a number of controls. The plot function lets the user choose the time range to be displayed in the viewer. Speed and animation controls lets the user select the starting day or time to display, and also lets the user animate the plot and choose the display speed. The stream selector lets the user choose the stream when multiple data sets have been uploaded. Now let's take a look at the time span feature, which can be adjusted so that the graph displays any time span from 12 hours up to 1 year on the x-axis. This can be accomplished by clicking in the upper left corner of the screen and adjusting it. As you can see, the data viewer compensates by switching the scale on the x-axis. This could be useful in the real world if you are attempting to analyze a smaller period of data or a larger period of data. Another useful feature contained within the data viewer is the speed and animation adjustment. Clicking on the single arrow arrows forward and back by 1 day in the viewer. Clicking the double arrow actually animates it so you can see trends over time. You can go backward or forward in time and animate backward and forward in time. You may also adjust the speed scroller that's located below the animation controls, and it accordingly speeds up or slows down the viewer process. Finally, located below the scroll bar is the stream selector, which lets us choose between Kingsbury, Tisher, and Chester. The color map feature is a very useful one in that it allows us to provide a visual representation of one of the data sets. One commonly used data set is temperature. As we can see, for Tisher Creek, it's already set to temperature. Now we can simply go back in time and find a period in time where it will actually show up. In this case, the summer months provide a larger fluctuation of temperatures than the winter months. So as you can see, the color map adjusts accordingly, with the hotter colors like yellow and red corresponding to warmer temperatures. If you look at the top of the data viewer, you can see the temperature scale being used in the corresponding colors. We can also adjust the temperature scale by clicking the pound symbol next to the color parameter. Choosing 60 degrees for the low value will tighten the scale and allow us to see a broader range of colors if we choose to, and temperatures. There's also a number of other display parameters we can manipulate, including stage height, calculated flow, water temperature, specific conductivity, turbidity, and precipitation. All of these parameters tell us a lot about the health and presence of the stream that we're looking at. Much like we could with the color map, we can adjust the high and low values displayed for each parameter. Looking at precipitation, we could increase the max rainfall to 2, which allows us to record larger rainfalls. Finally, there are 2 additional functions, including display data in a list and an image capture that shows an image of the plot. Simply click List This Data. And if you scroll up, you can see the headings to which the numbers correspond. The headings correspond to the parameters that you previously selected on your plot. If you select copy this plot, you can see an image forms. It shows exactly what you were seeing on the data viewer.